What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all been? Did y'all miss me? I missed y'all. Hopefully, all is well out there in the YouTube universe, as I like to call it. What's been going on with y'all? Y'all been sticking to them New Year's resolutions? Do y'all even do that? How do y'all do it? I just try to make every day better than my last, and and, and by default every year. So I've been wanting to come on here and make this video for quite some time now, but with everything that's going on, I'm kind of feeling the urgency to do so. So that's why I'm doing it right now outside of my kids' school instead of waiting till later when I get home and wind down from working and get the kids settled. I'll just take the first free moment I have, right? So, one thing that was pushing me to do the video, outside of all of the things that keep happening, is Miss Lowdown just actually did a video, and along the same lines. And y'all always like to, play Miss Lowdown like she don't know what she talking about. Y'all always like to play her like she a crazy woman. But Miss Lowdown be on her stuff. She be knowing what she be talking about. So that's why I wanted to come up and follow her up with this video. So definitely shout out to you, Miss Lowdown. But I want to know, do you guys think that Sko has one foot in and one foot out this game? See, the way that I see it is I see everybody else is blogging, but Sko is playing a whole different game. Sko is low key politicking. Like, do y'all at all find it, you know, even the least bit suspicious that Sko always sides with the suspects or the assumed suspects? Like, he's almost he almost places himself in front of these people as a buffer. Now, I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with these guys' content, but I've been watching for a while. Like I said, I started watching Ratchet back when Queen came on, and then I kind of went back and watched everything, and then like I was already watching MHB, and I was already watching Polar, and so yeah. But from the beginning, it was almost a thing like Sko was definitely resistant to speaking bad on any celebrity or anybody who they were speaking on. It's like he always does. He always chose to play the devil's advocate. He always takes the side of the person. Like he did the same thing when they were with Rainwater. Like when they had the stuff going on with Rainwater, it seemed like Sko was always protecting Rainwater. Like at first it was like, okay, well, it's cool to have somebody there who has an opposing opinion, but after a while it's like, dang, like, so you just gonna agree with everything this man say? You just gonna agree with everything that's going on? You just talking about, oh, well, I believe the police have the suspects, or something that he was saying back when the Mo3 case was going. Like it just seemed like he just be going so hard to shoot down like any kind of conspiracy. And I wonder if his ties to the industry play any parts in that. Like, like I hear that, like, or from what I've watched, he used to rap, or he was signed to Lil Flip back in the day, and I guess he was somebody doing something, making moves, popular. Not saying that he ain't now, because I really do like Sko, and Sko, this ain't no diss to you, because I really do like you. You remind me of some guys that I've talked to or whatever, who I don't talk to no more. But that's still not a shot at you. But yeah, I just think like, okay, it's a learning lesson in everything. And even if we step outside of the Makitas, if we step outside of the Rainwater situation, and we just look at people who are always that friendly, like they usually always lead to trouble, right? Like, do y'all watch Dolo the flight boss? Y'all watch Dolo the pilot flight boss? Well, he literally just made a video about this yesterday. And he was talking about people with that mixy mingly energy. And Sko gives me real mixy mingly energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he at the parties, well, he at the Mo3 parties with Rainwater. He in Memphis at Makita's. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not so much about him being able to go anywhere. It's just the people that he's deciding to align himself with. And they all seem to be suspected of something. And I just, for the life of me, can't see why he would be going so hard to protect these people and not so much to question them. Maybe he's been contracted to do so, you know. Maybe, are you moving up in rank, Sko? Do you have some type of rank, Sko? I'm just asking. You know, with all this talk about Ratchet said MHB and oh boy, I forget his name, was Masons. Let's not leave Sko out the conversation. You know, who knows? Who knows? And you know, now he on there supporting Makita's, promoting the cookies and stuff. Y'all, he done went down there and had some cookies though, for real, Sko. I can't stand them. But yeah, it just seemed like, Sko, you always align your side with yourself with that side of the game. Like the side of the people who are being pointed at, you know, like not the regular people, not the civilian people. And maybe you don't see yourself as like one of us, the regular people who's on the outside looking in, and maybe that's why you always deemed it necessary to jump in and protect these people and to, you know, talk about conspiracy and, you know, this, that, and the third, and call people crazy. But I don't think people so crazy. And I wonder how you feel like, okay, with this new information coming out about, you know, her boyfriend being on the scene and whatnot. Shout out to MHB with your ugly ass. And I think Ratchet showed the video on his channel too. But yeah, so like now, how do you feel, Sko? Matter of fact, MHB called Sko, and Sko talking about some man, they said that I could have did it. Like, look how quick he be to like dismiss the whole thing and not even have the conversation. Like, he even willing to put himself in front of it. He willing to throw himself in front of the himself in the conversation to shield these people. So I'm just like, why? You know, you have to ask the question why. And now, is this going to become a habit of yours? Just say no to Sko. Like, is this going to be a recurring thing with you where every time something happens with a celebrity, you'll hop in to kind of sway the narrative and kind of, you know, deflect from what you feel is conspiracy? Like, because you have relationships with some of these people, like, are you in place to kind of protect their likeness, Sko? Is that what you're going to be doing now? Is that the type of blogging you doing? You doing radio interviews and stuff now? Like, so that's why I asked, like, are you moving up in rank? What's going on, Sko? I'm just asking questions. Like I said, I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm not saying anything. Everything is allegedly, and the only point I'm really trying to make is that I think that Sko, some may feel as if, you know, he's working with these people, or, you know, he's kind of conspiring, but honestly, I just feel like he's an opportunist. But those are my thoughts, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, show your girl some love. I took down some notes for this. I had about 2 pages worth of notes, but I was never gonna get to them and read them, so I just tried to kind of rush through it. My thoughts right here, and if I have some time later, if it's some stuff that I forgot to say and I left out, I'll come back and say that later. All right, bye, y'all.